In a scathing response on Wednesday, China criticized the United States as the biggest disruptor of regional peace and stability in the world. This came after the Pentagon released its annual report on China's growing military buildup, which the U.S. government sees as a key threat in the Asia-Pacific region and America's primary long-term security challenge. China's Ministry of Defense issued a statement refuting the Pentagon report's findings and used it as an opportunity to criticize the U.S. recent actions in assisting Israel and Ukraine, as well as its global military installations. China's Defense Ministry spokesperson, Wu Qian, questioned whether the U.S. actions align with its claim of being a human rights defender. The Pentagon report highlights China's rapid expansion of its nuclear force, with a projection that it could increase the number of warheads to 1,500 by 2035. This assessment builds on a warning from the previous year. Ahead of a possible meeting between Presidents Joe Biden and Xi Jinping in November, China's top diplomat Wang Yi is visiting the U.S. right now. China also addressed the issue of Taiwan in its response to the Pentagon report. The report stated that China is increasing military, diplomatic, and economic pressure on the self-ruled island. China claims Taiwan as part of its territory and has become more assertive in recent years. This claim has been a major point of tension between China and the U.S., with the U.S. providing significant support to Taiwan. The report also suggests that China might be pursuing a new intercontinental missile system using conventional arms, which could pose a threat to the continental United States. The report warns that China is learning lessons from the hostilities between Russia and Ukraine, particularly in terms of potential conflict over Taiwan. Despite recent events in the Middle East, the Pentagon's national defense strategy remains focused on China as the greatest security challenge for the U.S. The report emphasizes China's accelerating military buildup, aimed at matching or surpassing U.S. global power by mid-century. China has accused the U.S. of increasing tensions and has reaffirmed its commitment to a no-first-use policy on nuclear weapons. The Pentagon, however, believes that there may be circumstances where China might deviate from this policy. The report also highlights China's efforts to pressure not only Taiwan but also its regional neighbors to counter what it perceives as U.S. containment efforts. China's military spending has risen significantly, surpassing its economic growth. The report also mentions China's increased harassment of U.S. warplanes and international airspace and the lack of communication between the two militaries, which increases the risk of escalation. Overall, the Pentagon report on China's military power underscores the growing concern over China's military capabilities and its potential impact on regional stability and U.S. national security.